Hello, welcome to my videos and my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about the 2024 NBA playoff, day 15, where today started the conference semifinals. We'll start with the game one in the Western Conference semifinals run, where the Minnesota Timberwolves defeated 106 to 99 the Denver Nuggets, and they took the lead of the series 1-0. To be honest, this was a surprise, not because the Timberwolves aren't playing a very great basketball, but because the Nuggets lost in his home and in the first game, and with this victory, it looked like the Timberwolves confirm they are a very contented team to win this championship. They defeated in the first game to the defending champion team, the Denver Nuggets, and this is something great. I don't know if they are gonna to win this series because I predict that in my opinion, that the Nuggets in this moment they are a better team than the Timberwolves because they are the defending champion team, and you can never bet against the defending team, and because they have the experience. But this will be a very beautiful and great series, and I think that this will be a very long series. Maybe this will be finished in 6 or 7 games. So I'm going to talk about a little about this game. So the Denver Nuggets 99, the Minnesota Timberwolves 106. This was a very tremendous game where the Minnesota Timberwolves started to lead in the game, to win the game 16-4. After that, in the beginning of the game, after that, the Denver Nuggets improved its basketball level, where they closed better the quarter, and they won the first quarter 25-23. In the second quarter, the game was very close, where the Denver Nuggets had always the leader of the game. They could handle. They won this quarter by 19-17, and they increased the leading to a other 2 point difference, and they were leading in the halftime 44 to 40. And this was a very defensive game because these two teams is big is power, or the best of these two teams is that both teams play a tremendous defense. In the second quarter, the history was the same, where the game was very close, but different of what happened in the first half. The Minnesota Timberwolves played better the second half, and they dominated this game. This is something weird from the Denver Nuggets, because what happened in the first round, when in the first round against the Lakers, they lost the first half in the 5 games that they played, but they out to score the Lakers in the second half, in the second half, where they dominate the game. But to be honest, the Timberwolves aren't the Lakers. They are a better team. They have better players and better defenses, and they showed that in the second quarter. The second half, they play better, where they outscore the Denver Nuggets 66 to 55 by 11-point difference to win the game. The game was very close, how I told you, in the third and the fourth quarter. But the big difference about this game, how I told you, the difference was between 5 to 3 to 1 point difference. But the big difference that was in the last 2 minutes of the game, where the Minnesota Timberwolves took a little more than 6 point difference. They held in the last 2 minutes, and they won the game 106 to 99. This was a very great game. When for the Timberwolves, the best player was Anthony Edwards, that he scored 43 points, and the second best scorer was Karl Anthony Towns with 20 points, and the third one was Nas Reed with 60 points, and the fourth one was Mike Conley Jr. with a double with 40 points and 10 rebounds. And by the Nuggets, the best scorer was Nikola Jokic with 32 points, and the second best scorer was Michael Porter Jr. with 20 points, and the third one was Jamal Murray with 70 points. To be honest, the Denver Nuggets didn't play a very great basketball like they play against the Lakers, and to be honest, the Nuggets didn't play a very great basketball against the Lakers because they were a better team. But in this series, this will will be different because the Timberwolves are better team. So the Nuggets, if the Nuggets want to qualify and win this series, they need to improve his basketball level, especially in the offense side. Now the game two, the second game, the game two of the series will be played the next Monday, where I think that the Nuggets are going to win this game and they will tie the series. So what's next? Tomorrow we'll have just only one game. This game will be still the first round game, where there is the only game in the left in the first round to complete the conference final, where this will be the game 7, where the Cleveland Cavaliers will receive the Orlando Magic and Cleveland at 30 o'clock Eastern time. Remember that the series tied 3-3, where in this series the team that has played as a home team has won all the games. So remember that always the game 7 is different because it's everything to one game. You need to start to play very great basketball, because you're going to be eliminated. About this game, remember that in the first 4 games, the games were bored and just one team dominate, because in the first four game, the team that won the game won by more than 20-point difference. But in the last 2 games, in the game 5 and 6, both games were very close, where the difference was just 5 points. So about this game, I think that this game will be a very close game, where I think that the Cavaliers have the advantage because they play they qualify the last playoffs, and they had advantage about what happened here, because they were eliminated by the Knicks in the last postseason in the first round. So I think that they learn about that, and I think that the Cavaliers are going to win this series because they will play in home and they have better experience than the Magic. And I think that the Cavaliers are going to win by 3 or 5 point difference, and they will qualify to the Eastern Conference semifinals, and they will face the Boston Celtics. So in this video, what's my opinion about what happened today, where started the Western Conference semifinals, where the Timberwolves did a surprise, defeated 106-99 the Denver Nuggets, and they took the lead of the series 1-0. And tomorrow we'll play the last game of the first round. Where will be played the game 7 between the Cavaliers against the Magic. This is all for tonight. See you next video. Gibran.